Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and Crystal Palace have done it. They have defeated Liverpool 2-1 at Selhurst Park, and they become the only team who are undefeated in the Premier League this season. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I'll be very honest, I'm over the top with this result. I mean, till now, the games that have happened in the Premier League, especially today, it has been an amazing game. United have lost, Liverpool have lost, Chelsea have lost, City have won, but that's a shame. As an Arsenal fan, it has been an amazing Saturday. Let's hope Arsenal win our game tomorrow. But coming back to the Liverpool game, Liverpool fans can say whatever they want to, but if I'm being very honest with you, I think it was the fair result. I mean, the way that Crystal Palace played in that first half, if not for Alisson, Liverpool could have ended that half 3-0 or 4-0 down, because Crystal Palace was so good in that first half. The amount of chances they created, and the thing that really struck to me was the way that how easy it was for them to break Liverpool down. The way that midfield did not work today. The way they moved the ball, Crystal Palace, through that midfield and through that defense. So many chances. They carved them open so easily. Not once, not twice, not thrice, like 5, 6, 7 times. And as I said, if not for Alisson, Mateta, that one-on-one with Alisson, he missed that. He saved a cover from Sarr as well. He saved from a corner as well. I think he made 5 goal saving goal stopping saves in that first half, and then Mateta goes on to hit the corner flag as well, not once, twice as well. So that shows how lucky Liverpool were in that first half, because Crystal Palace, were on top of them. Liverpool were not really able to play their game. They had a couple of chances in between. Of course, they are going to have a couple of chances. It's Liverpool, but on the whole, in that first half, it was literally Crystal Palace. They owned that, and if they would have not won this game, they would have been really disappointed that they really did not take advantage of the dominance that they showed over Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool are known for being dominant, for having controls in that game. But today they really did not have any control. Second half comes in, and the game sort of became 50-50 in that second half. I still think Crystal Palace fought tooth and nail against Liverpool. Liverpool had a much better second half as compared to the first half. They were much more in control. They created more chances. They kept on coming closer and closer. And when Liverpool were attacking, you just felt it that Crystal Palace might rue the chances that they missed in the first half, because Liverpool kept on getting closer and closer and closer, and Crystal Palace going deeper and deeper in their own half. And then of course they go ahead and they scored. Kisa with that a scrappy goal. He did not even connected properly. It hits basically it hits his a toenail or something, and it hits the ground and goes away, and Dean Henderson has no way of stopping it, and it becomes 1-1. And you're thinking, sitting, if you're a Palace fan, you're really thinking that why it's happening, why we were not really able to finish off their chances. But luck goes on your favor, on your way. You have that last chance right at the end. Eddie Nketiah scores that goal, a great goal again, and I think it was Gravenberch, who plays him onside right at the end, and it becomes a 2-1 to Crystal Palace. There was controversy about Mohamed Salah as well. I really don't want to talk about that because Liverpool fans are going to get pissed because of everything that happened. I'm going to talk about in my review video, which I'm going to do later on in the week. But for today, Crystal Palace were really on it. I mean, and I'm talking about Alisson. I have to give credit to Dean Henderson as well, because I think he made 3 or 4 world-class saves as well from Mohamed Salah. I think that Gravenberch save early on in that first half was a really crucial one as well. And I think he had a save from Isaac as well. So he really had a good game himself. I think both the keepers had really good, good games. If not for them, I think we could have had more goals in this game. But in the end, Crystal Palace, as I said, they win that game, and in my opinion, they win that game deservedly because of the way that they played. And I think it's an important win for Crystal Palace. The way that they've started the season, a lot was said about the manager, and this game had a huge importance because of Mark Gee as well. I mean, before the game even started, the way that they posted the lineups with Aggie's picture on it, and there was tension in this game. And Crystal Palace, I think, looked much more comfortable going into this game as compared to Liverpool, which was quite surprising because Liverpool have been amazing this season. But Crystal Palace took the initiative, and they had their fun. They played the way that they wanted. In a way, they really did not show Liverpool any respect, and I think that was a big thing for them. They basically, because they were the only 2 sides to go in this weekend who were still still undefeated. So they basically like, yeah, we are on your level, we are going to come here and we are going to play our football, we don't care if you are the champions and whatnot. And they played like that. They really did not show Liverpool any respect, and they just went out and they did their job, and that really helped them out. And Liverpool too, on the other hand side, as I said, I was really surprised with the way that they played. They looked way more cautious. It felt like they were too timid today, if I'm being very honest with you. This was not the Liverpool that you expected. Even though going away to Selhurst Park is never really good. Liverpool have had really bad memories going to Selhurst Park. They always struggle, and I think that was playing on the players' mind as well. And as I said, they are the only two teams who are undefeated, so Liverpool sort of had that going on in their heads as well. And the way that Crystal Palace played in that first half, I think Liverpool were caught off guard. They really did not, in my opinion, they really did not expect Palace to come out like this, and I think that took them aback, and that's why they were much better in that second half, because Ancelotti realized what was happening, and he was really able to help his side in that regard, and they made a couple of changes, and that worked in that second half. And they were really lucky that Alisson helped them to stay in that game until the second half, because if not for him, as I said, they could have easily been 3-0, 4-0 down before the half would have ended. But even in that second half, you expect Liverpool to go ahead and finish their game. It is literally like, I saw a post on X. It went like, Liverpool have been Liverpool. They have been scoring last minute goals in almost every single game of the season. Some of them controversial, some of them not so much. But that's what Liverpool have been doing, and today it has happened to them. And as a rival, you are going to sit here and you're going to mock them and banter them. But again, it's not like Crystal Palace got lucky, or they just got a set piece and headed it in. They really deserve that goal, and I think that is going to be really helpful for Crystal Palace in a way. It is going to give them a lot of confidence. I really like Glasner. I think he's a really great manager, and Crystal Palace have a good enough squad to go ahead and again fight for those European places. They had a great season last year. They won the cup and whatnot. They qualified through that, but I think their squad is quite good enough to go ahead and fight for those European places, and I think that is going to be the target for Glasner and Palace. Liverpool, on the other hand, first defeat of the season, and the biggest thing for them is City have already won. City won their game quite easily against Burnley, so one of their biggest title contenders have won, and now they are they are going to hope that Arsenal somehow drop the points, because if Arsenal end up winning that point, they had a 5-point lead against Arsenal. They have dropped their points today, so it becomes a 6-point lead. Now if Arsenal win that, it becomes a 3-point. They did not win, sorry, it's a 5-point lead. So Arsenal win that, so that gap goes down to 2 points, just 2 points. So it's not looking good for Liverpool. Even though they are ahead, the gap that they had created, it has vanished. So it's they would be really disappointed with that. And as I keep on saying, it's early days, but this title race is going to go through the wire, and they are going to be so twist and turn. And turns like this, where the game where you don't really expect a big side to go ahead and drop the points, they go ahead and go ahead and end up dropping the points. Liverpool were not at it. In my opinion, they really did not deserve to win this game, and in my opinion, it was a fair result. So yeah, bad day at the office for Liverpool. Great day at the office for Crystal Palace, and they thoroughly deserve to win that game. That is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers before the international break, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.